Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on time zone. I just want us to listen to this audio. It's just a few seconds audio from one of the people that are pushing the agenda that PM is the one causing insecurity in Igbo land. All right, and he is a member of DOS. You may not hear his voice, all right, but he's somebody that most of you know from DOS. Now, what is his intention is to make sure that the people that call PM for investigation and interrogation and all that they see something to hold on. That is the agenda. He is member of DOS. Listen to this, because there's a reason why I am playing this. Listen to this.
Yes, I'm taking note of it. All right.
Take it again.
Yes, I'm taking note of it. All right. Meet yourself. Okay. So the can minimum of grant. So how are they happy? I want no yes. I will talk with you again. So this your concern. I'll be taking note of. So you will hear from us, okay? Yes, sir. Copy that, sir. And then I'm going to see before your cap off because then when one on the boundary between Abia and Ekpa. Yes, between Abia and the Boniwafico South. Then I am favor between Cross River and the Boni. Kaino, Afico North. Okay. So you are going to hear from us together. And then after all, Parawa, you can talk.
From his base in Finland, Simon Ekpa has continued to destabilize the peace in his native southeast of Nigeria with incessant order by his faction of proscribed indigenous peoples of Biafra.
Now, this is the video that, to him, is going to use it to nail his family and his father. What did the PM say here? What did he say here that warrant sharing? Like that you want to prove something. If not that, you are head-bent in sabotage. I mean, everything about you is to sabotage. You see, when we complain about some people who claim they are ministers and honorable member, and when you see what they're doing, you begin to ask a question: Why is it that these people think that what they're doing is actually helping matter? Some of them are doing what they're doing because they know. It's not as if they don't know. Some of them know, but they want to make you believe that they are different. They are not bad. Everything they're doing is supposed to be like that. So don't see it as a problem. But the truth of the matter is that they already know what they're doing. This audio is to prove to you that PM is always doing his best to make sure that there's no crime, no problem in our region. But to him, he's the one planting insecurity and causing mayhem in our land. I asked a question. Now that our people are being fired anyhow, if you check the number of people that are going to, to SH0CKING this time around, it has numbered the number of people that are going before now when PM is here with us. Every day we are hearing buying of people. Not only here, we see the video. A village will be burned down, set ablaze, and nobody give account of anything. Then when you try to check on the side of the Nigerian government, what do they have to say about the buying of people? When you hear buying of people, it's not even as if they are buying people that are bearing arms. These are women, children. Some are in their house, in the city room. No war. You say that there's no war going on, nothing. Then what is going on? When you check the news coming out from Nigeria as an entity, you hear Musa telling you that now Southeast is peaceful. Listen, now Southeast is peaceful. There's no problem. Then you ask Musa, what is going on? Are you trying to tell us that when they buy our people, that is when insecurity disappears? But when people that are buying our people are being buyed or stopped, that is insecurity in the southeast. I want to remind you what was going on in our land even before the kidnap of Mass Nnamdi. When they started telling us that there's military operation is going to a military exercise in eastern region, there's a lot of kidnapping going on in eastern region. Mass Nnamdi have not formed any ESN then. That was the excuses they gave for Operation Python Dance. That Igbo land is no longer safe. It's no longer safe. That military are going to carry out exercise. When Mass Nnamdi complained about this military exercise, this is an agenda to buy youth. They said, no, how can you say that you love to preach falsehood? This propaganda you are preaching now is to tag military that they are not doing their job. That it is normal thing that they carry that on every state every year. Somebody like us that don't know much about this, we say, okay, if that is the case, we cannot do anything, isn't it? All you can do is to complain and face their action. And eventually they invaded our land, the eastern part, in the name of military exercise. And it's always during Mba month, especially Christmas. Then what happened? That operation they carried out in the name of Operation Python Dance happened that is one of the deadliest operation that our youth paid dearly. Right? Next year, they say they're going to repeat again. Oh, but you told us that it is yearly something that you are doing it rotationally. You rotate it from different region. So why repeating it again in the same region? They said because Eastern region is posing threat that a lot of youth. Then our politicians who supposed to have joined voice together to condemn it. So let's say, hey, it is you guys are the one that caused it, because if you are not doing this IPOB, Biafra fighting, that you guys are attracting military to our region. So you don't see reason why people are actually agitating because you're governor and you're president. Or when I want to be a president, I'm talking about president of Ohanese and or the rest of them. Then they insisted and they carried out that operation again, which they ended up calling that one Crocodile Smile. Crocodile Smile started, and our youth paid dearly again. At a point, we started getting used to this. As they're doing the operation, it is the increased number of checkpoints it's almost every day. If you let's assume that we're having maybe 30 let's say 100 checkpoints in the whole eastern part, which is more than all. I'm just giving an illustration. Then they increase it to 200-300. Yes, people are disappearing. When you talk, they tell you you are complaining because you know that you guys you always like that. The eastern part is very, 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 very violent. That you guys are challenging military. So what is the need of having those military exercises when it will end? When the whole exercise is about taking our life and destroying our youth and invading our home to push threats from the government, federal government. All the governors, everybody ignored it. Why I'm saying this is because some people think that Master can just wake up one morning and say, okay, let me just build the security outfit. That everywhere was peaceful. Just like what this guy is trying to do here. Cutting voice of PM and target with Arise headline news and all that to make it look like if the whole nation is complaining about Samanepa. Now that Samanepa is not here, have we experienced the peace that you guys are claiming that he's the one ordering people to carry out? Who is ordering it now? Even this person that is posting this thing, have never for once condemned the buying of our people by military. Why? He's kind of people that love to give excuse that you guys are the one that caused it. Had you not joined them to harbor criminals, that's what they normally say, criminals in your villages, military would have not strike you from air. So air bombardment on our people, residential homes. This guy is always validating it. When you hear me talking about this guy, I'm gonna show you the person I'm talking about. The person name is Ikenga Urago. He is the one that posed this thing. And not only him, when you see the video that some of the honorable minister in Ogenkere camp today sharing a video of one guy from what's the name of this place? They called him Igodomigodo. How many of you remember the video that the guy was threatening Finnish government, saying that they're gonna do this just to see a way to drag PM to nonsense? And the people celebrating the guy, we on that camera to tell you that you guys are the one holding PM, that you guys are the one. But look at what you're doing. Even though some of our brothers have actually have made a comment about the relationship between the honorable ministers of egg breakers and this guy called Ikenga. It's not, see, it's always good for you to allow yourself to think and understand the intention of every action that people want to display or people are displaying, to understand their agenda and the reason why they're doing what they're doing. Somebody that is righteous, an upright man, cannot be held or, intimidated just like that. Especially when people who understand the agenda of what the person is doing and why he's doing what he's doing. You don't condemn any kind of your people. You don't condemn the criminality going on and being facilitated by the people whom you claim that you are supporting because they are trying to give you security. And this security they're talking about, sorry, it's security, not insecurity. And the security they're talking about, they want to give you security. That security they're talking about is striking villages from air strike, using their fighter jet to throw Bunigwe on a residential houses. Not only that, some people they send their foot soldiers to go to villages and fight people. I don't know why it is like that. It's like that. I don't know their intention. This kind of people is the reason why we are where we are today. I'm not telling you that that everybody that work with PM are angels, but it is not responsibility of PM on a grown-up man's action. If any man who is working, who claims that he's working in line with government of Biafra, and the person decided to dread and to start doing and started doing something illegal, how can you tag that on PM? As if the person is living with PM day in, day out. You can only use that against PM if PM say no, you say, okay, yeah, this is a crime that these people committed, yes, but I'm proud of the crime. Then you can also say, okay, PM need to answer that. But not when somebody decided to go and buy our people, and on his way to buy the people, and something stopped the person. And PM say, look at my enemy or our enemy that are coming after our life have actually lost his or her own life. And we say that's a crime in Anoka. Anyway, these are, I don't know what some people consider as a crime, but to me, it is not. Now, Musa coming out publicly to tell you that he is proud of everything that is going on in Southeast today simply tells you that to him, insecurity is when you protect yourself. If you protect yourself from invaders, from bandits, from Ndobunigwe, to Musa and his people like him, including this guy, that's insecurity. But when you allow yourself, when you lay your hand on the floor and they buy you at will, the peace is done in the region. They are giving you peace. Some of the US member, people like him, like Emeka Gift and citizen observers, they are now coming to the realization that, not that they are supporting PMO, don't get it twisted, but they are coming to, some of them are coming to the realization that it is not even PM that is behind the insecurity. They are not, because they're no longer talking about it. Just like the way they started, blackmailing PM and Biafrans that sit at home was being forced on our people. Today, they're no more saying that. The same account, the same person that was telling you that sit at home was forcing, they're forcing sit at home on our people, is now telling you that our people are observing sit at home willingly, because they, even before now, they understand it is always voluntarily, that nobody force anybody to sit at home. Okay, what they do in every reality, I'm not going to lie to you here. What Biafran Liberation Army and Resistance Fighters normally do is to create an avenue to scare people away. Scaring away is different from forcing people, and that scaring, kind of, and that was the initial stage, you. Not when people decided to stay at home. I know many people that are sitting at home without anybody forcing them, without anybody threatening them. In fact, they have not even seen anyone threaten another person to sit at home, let alone witnessing it themselves. But they are sitting at home with it because they understand the reason behind the sit at home. But some people who hate the person that give that order want to do everything to sabotage it. I just don't like, some when I see some of our brothers, today, oh, sit at home is okay. Another day, oh, it's bad. You need to be sure of what you want. If you think that PM is causing insecurity in our land by sharing this kind of conversation that PM was having with some members from government, and you think that is a, you are proof, because that's what he said here. He said we will keep. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me. I think it's better now. Yes, he said we will keep posting evidence to prove they are the one destroying Igbo land in the name of fighting for freedom. Freedom fighters don't buy those they are fighting for. That is the handle of the 30 seconds, 1 minute 1 hour 5 minutes, 1 minute 5 seconds video. Okay, and I'm gonna play it again before it ends. But the only thing I want you to, even if you don't understand any other thing, for what I'm saying is that, for what I have said so far, is that using every strength or trying to link PM to all the criminality in our land, it makes you yourself a criminal. If you are hell bent in making sure that you provide your so-called evidence against PM, you yourself that are lying to people, you are the criminal, because you are trying to use manipulative means to deceive people to believe what is not in existence, to make it look like it doesn't exist. That makes you a criminal. Now listen.
Yes, I'm taking note of it. All right, meet yourself. Okay. So the kind of name when of grant. So how I got the happy? I want no yes. Every day I will talk with you again. So this your concern. I'll be taking note of. So you will hear from us, okay? Yes, I copy that. And then I'm going to see why you come over, because I'm going to one on the boundary between Nabi and Lagos. I am yes between Abia.
These are Biafrans protecting borders against external invaders, which is spying other tribal. It's not as if there's nothing, no security, no security threat. People in the Yoruba are going through it. Benue are suffering from it. You can name every other tribe are being beheaded. These boys are volunteers from our own land, organized and planned by PM to give our people security, men and women, children, so that they're not going to die premature death, which others are dying. It's not as if there's nothing, no issue at all, and he's there to form gang. But this I don't want to call this guy want to use that against PM. Can you beat that? What is criminality again, if not this? People who drive to see mothers lying lifeless on the floor, children of 3 years, 2 years being made church, orphan, and some women making them widows. making parents childless. That's what gives them joy, because to them, people that deserve to buy they are here. He is not even in his home, and the people that are coming to buy people, if they actually see this guy, they will still buy him for being an Igbo, but he don't know that, because he think that there's no way he can't get me after I'm somewhere in abroad. That kind of mentality.
And the Bonyawafi go south. Then I want to favor between Cross River and the Bonny. Kaino, Afiko North. Okay.
The places that this guy mentioned is just to tell you that it's between border of this and border of this. Why? To stop invaders, because they move from border to border, from Benue to Soka. Do you understand? From Osoka to Udi, from Enugu to Port Harcourt, from Elele to maybe Udi or not Eziago, and what is the name of those places in Enugu State? You know those areas. Moving from place to place, from Anambra to Imo. So what you do, this is to tell you that what they're doing is actually to protect our land. Their base are from border to border. Go and check the so-called Fulani herdsmen, which they claim that they are not even in Nigeria. How do they penetrate into the country? Between border of Nigeria and Niger State and Niger, not Niger State, between border of Niger and Nigeria, the border is very wide open. And who is managing those borders? The same northerners. They know that their brother is coming. They have to leave it open. So border is the issue. Even President Trump always say that protecting our border is from invaders. That is one of the best things to do. No matter how security you mount on your road, if your border is not protected, you are not protected. Because if you have security, let's say you have 1,000 securities on your road and your border is open, you are just empty. Once you protect border, that's the main thing you need to do, and that is what PM and Biafran government has been doing. Today, that they have a kind of interruption in the whole thing because of the PM, that no PM is not here, and some people who claim they are working with PM don't realize the main issue at hand by making sure that the same border, the same security that the Biafran Liberation Army had been given to Biafrans, they maintained it. They choose to play politics. They choose to ignore everything, and that is why everything is the way it is today. You remember how Musa complained, how he was complaining about the whole thing. Today, he's no longer complaining, and it's not even business. They don't care. It's not their business. So now Paraguay is in the meeting here. After being in a meeting with the PM, and all you could do is to undermine the government that made it to be there in the name, because you think that what matters to them is having access to men on ground, and the rest is history. That is the agenda. And some people are dying for that because you want to maintain your position and you want to be something that I don't know. Anyway, my people, I just want to share this with you. Okay, please like the video if you have not, and subscribe to the channel. See you again on the next video, and God bless you. Goodbye for now.